Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Matthias Weiss. And we finally have Kerbal Space Program version 0.19.1 at the moment, I think. And yeah, with the new update with the nice atmospherical effects, I was thinking, hey, let's just continue with our Laythe series. And yeah, as you see, we are already close to Jool and, oh yeah, entering the atmosphere now. This really doesn't look very safe. Oh man, oh shit. We have to retract these panels very quick before they break apart. Yeah, if I knew the new parts would come so soon, I would have done it a little bit different and would have built a heat shield to attach down here, because yeah, this really doesn't look very safe. Oh my god. Okay. Let's take a look at the map where we are coming out. Oh, Apoapsis is shrinking very fast. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is just a real big ball of fire. It looks pretty cool. But to be honest, I don't want to be inside this spacecraft at the moment. Okay, Apoapsis is coming down real fast, and yeah, we're wasting no fuel here, so it's basically for free. Let's see where we end up once we leave the atmosphere again. According to what I read on the internet, this approach will bring us pretty close to where we want to land. Oh my god. This is too funny. Oh yeah, the Apoapsis is almost at Laythe position. And flames are reducing, so oh my god. And we're out of the atmosphere again. Wonderful, where we are. Yeah, this is perfect. This is really perfect. So what we do now is, where are my orbital operations? Warp to Apoapsis. Warp to Apoapsis. Hello. No, MacJab doesn't want to work correctly. Now it works. Where's my smart? Okay, there it is. So we are at Apoapsis. And we want to burn prograde, of course, not retrograde. Because we want to bring our periaps out of Jool's atmosphere. And that should just require a very short burn here. Let's see if we can do that. like 150 kilometers, just to be safe. And that's it. So what we can do now is just warp around a little bit. And wait until we get an encounter. We have all the time we want. We can of course just modify our course a little bit, but we can try if it works this way. 1 second. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, just made a quick save here. We will have an encounter, so let's just bring us a little closer. And once we are at Laythe, we want to do the same again. We want to do another aerobraking maneuver to save as much fuel as we can. Okay, let's see. Bring our periapps down. Slowly getting there. We will be coming in with a pretty high speed here, so we want to dive deep into the atmosphere. Oh, let's go 28 kilometers. That might be a little bit too deep, but we will test that. Let's make a quick save here. Okay, I made some minor adjustments and added a maneuver node for yeah, to get a plane change maneuver. And yeah, this will be the next thing we have to do. Let's just accelerate there. And if you think that the last maneuver we did with the aerobraking in Jool's atmosphere was suicidal, brace yourselves for the next aerobraking maneuver, because this is really crazy. And to be honest, if I knew that KSP 019er would come out so fast, I would have waited and developed a heat shield for this for the spacecraft, because yeah, it's just plain crazy what happens. But see for yourself. Okay, we are now ready for our correction burn here. 51.2 meters per second to burn, should be rather quick. Of course, what we can do, we can pull out our solar panels again. Okay, this is fine, but of course this killed our periapsis on Laythe, so we will just crash here, and that's not what we want to do. So we have to burn prograde. Can kill the maneuver node now. Have to burn prograde a little to get our periaps back out of the... Okay, 10 kilometers. Let's go for 20 kilometers, that should be fine. 1920. Okay, make another quick save here. And let's go. Let's warp to the switch of sphere of influence. Retract the panels. Yeah, and the thing is, we are basically on a collision course, or we are flying against the direction which Laythe is orbiting, so it will need a very, very aggressive maneuver for us to bring our orbital speed down, and yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, let's go prograde here. Perhaps is at 20 kilometers. Of course I will make another safe spot here, because this is a really, really dangerous maneuver. Okay. You know what? Let's go a little bit deeper. 20 kilometers, 20.5. I think let's go 19.7. That would be better. $19.7 will be good. So full braking burn here. Oh, this should be fine. And for this maneuver, let's turn prograde, because we want this, yes. Okay, that should be fine. Let's accelerate a little bit. As you see, we are coming in very, very fast here. And we will surely turn into a big ball of fire once we enter the atmosphere. But hey, that's what we want. Okay, getting ready for the entry. And we are entering entering the atmosphere now. And what we will do here is jettison our range extender fuel tanks. So they can drop onto the surface of the planet, hopefully. Yeah, this thing could really need a heat shield. Oh my god. We are slowly climbing out of the atmosphere again. And hopefully let's see how it works. Nice! We have a capture. We successfully entered Laythe's sphere of influence with a minimum of fuel wasted. Of course, we burned our Kerbals to death in a big ball of fire, but that doesn't matter. So, yeah, unfortunately, as the debris came out of, went too far away from us, it just switched off the physics engine, so it would stay here forever. But normally this would, at least in the next turn, drop down on the surface. So let's accelerate here. To go prograde, of course. Yeah, and we're a very nice plane. Equatorial orbit. So the rest now will be accomplished by normal burns, because yeah, everything else will be too suicidal for me. I won't risk my Kerbals again. Okay, we passed the apoaps. Time to get us some power again. And now, of course, we want to bring the periaps up to 100 kilometers. Which should not be a problem. There it is, 100 kilometers. Let's walk to the periapses. And circularize our orbit here. Yeah, as we're still pretty heavy, it takes some time. Just throttle retrograde, it's more efficient. Okay. Let's just warp around another time. Let's take 90 seconds before periapsis. Do it again. This is such a slow process. We really need to get into orbit here. Into good orbit, I mean. So, as burning takes a long time again, let's take a look at the map. Where do we have some spots where we could land? Nowhere. Great! Everything is in the dark, so we can't actually look for a nice landing spot now. And so let's warp around for last time until we do the next burn. nice. 100 kilometers, let's try that. That should work. This should be our last burn to bring us into a good and stable orbit around Laythe. $50 meters to burn. $25 meters. Oh well, that worked pretty good. So let's save here, quick save, and it's time to bring our Kerbins over to the lander and prepare for landing. And that's the first one. And the second one. Okay, we are now ready, but there is no landing spot on the light side. So what we will do here is we will just take a few orbits around until we find a nice landing spot, and I will be back once we have enough sunlight on one of these islands. Okay, time has passed and we are pretty much ready for our landing. Let's just go for this spot and use the land at target function of MacJab to prepare for descent. So we are now reached our point where we would start the deorbit burn. Let's see. Okay. Name is good. And we are only using the fuel from this small fuel tank, which is nice. We also have these 4 emergency landing braking rockets. And yeah, once we are on course for our target, we will just descend into the atmosphere, and once we stop being a giant ball of fire, which should be around 10 kilometers or something like that, we will drop our braking chutes. First, the 4 braking chutes which are mounted on the ascent engines, and once they are fully deployed, we will launch our main parachutes, and which will also activate the 4 emergency engines. Okay. Oh, it's safe to warp, so let's do that. Until we get into the atmosphere of Laythe. Another short course correction. Before we will turn off our landing autopilot, just keep us pointed retrograde, because otherwise the landing autopilot would waste too much fuel, because it doesn't know that we have parachutes to slow us down. So we're entering the atmosphere right now. G-force is still looking pretty nice. We have a predicted maximum of 3.8 Gs, which is pretty much okay, I think. Still running on battery power here. And still have plenty of fuel for the landing, but we will need it for a suicide burn before touchdown. And there comes a fireball. Isn't it lovely? Nice burning ball of fire. So, as soon as the flames disappear, and flames are out, time for the parachutes. Still coming in very fast here. And parachutes are fully deployed. Let's wait for the main chutes to deploy. And once the main chutes are deployed and speed reaches its minimum, we'll turn up the engines again. Turn on the light so we see where we actually will touch down. Come on, parachutes. Open, please. Do it now. And the parachutes are open. Coming down at 17 meters. And hit the land button. And touchdown. Wonderful. We have made it to the surface of Laythe. And we still have enough fuel in our main stage to get back into an 100-kilometer orbit. I tested that out already. So the last thing to do now is to set foot on this foreign world. Well, a little bit of a slope here, but no problem for our lander. And we are on Laythe. A successful landing. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time will be our return into orbit. There's Jool. Oh, graphics glitch. You can see Jool. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Ah, there's the sun. Yeah. Funny graphic glitches. Isn't it beautiful? There we are. Finally made it to the surface of another celestial body in the Kerbal system. My name is Matthias Weiß, and thank you for watching. I hope you stay tuned for the next episode. Hope you liked this one, and fly safe.